What was that your first sentence? I'll give you honestly, I'll give you Baby's First Words. That's the name of the episode, please. Please call it that. Baby's First Words. You messed it up and I made fun of you and Joe just went Baby's First Words though as well. Whoa, did you see his eye? Yeah.
I know.
We got it. Yeah. That was like pop art. It went from school. His face is
No.
His face is doing stuff I've never seen.
His face got big.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat became the podcast and I stormed off last week's episode. So catch us every Monday to see whether I am a flight risk or not. And Scott is trying to just keep away the demons, and I don't know.
I think he's getting a
What's up,
message.
Scotty? Yeah.
Omaha. I was just getting the information from the offensive coordinator. Welcome to the Peppercorn
Nice.
Boys.
Last sounds extra crispy this week.
We're in an empty warehouse.
Here we are.
This is the old.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. No. Cheers. Just because I drink water, I'm better than you.
So he's drinking a pail of milk, didn't he?
What was that? Yeah, look.
That's raw milk.
It's just cream.
He's a big
straight,
raw milk.
Straight out the bowl.
Cream straight out
Yeah.
the bowl. He just sucks the cream right out the bowl.
Yeah. Never milk a bowl.
No. Bruno's tried.
Yeah, I've on numerous occasions. But this episode is brought to us by AG1, by Oura Ring. Anyone who wants to give us a brand deal, please. Like, I live and die by this sword right now. So
I haven't got one. They should send me one.
I was trying to figure out what I could see in the video, and it was like the bottom right, there was something pink. It's Joe's can. That's all it was.
We've got so much room here now. You can see
it's
everything.
just cans.
It's just
cans.
cans.
Ah.
And this has been another Peppercorn Boys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Give us a 5-star review.
That flew by, didn't
It did. It flew by.
That's nice.
I know it's been good. I thought the Stag was good.
Stag was great.
Stag
We're
was
so
great.
tanned as well.
We are very tanned.
In full transparency, we are landing on the day that this lands on YouTube.
Yeah. And we don't know how warm it was yet.
We don't. It could have rained.
No.
It could have rained.
It could have rained.
It rained yesterday.
It rained the whole time.
It rained off a spring training Orioles game yesterday.
Oh my God, could you imagine if it rains off? Oh my God, could you imagine if it rains off? I didn't even think of that.
That would be mental.
Yeah.
Mental, chicken oriental. So yeah, last week I stormed off whilst we were doing green flags, red flags. It may have been I think you alluded that it may have been a planned piece of drama that I executed flawlessly. But obviously I had the delight of editing the remainder of the pod, so
Enjoy it.
Oh,
I got to see what you got up to and left to your own
We
devices.
just got chatting, didn't we?
We just got chatting.
You did. You literally just started chatting.
It's like we were in the car
And,
for the show.
So I wanted to wrap off my thoughts on the wrap up.
Wrap up would be nice.
I
I never
know.
had wrap off.
Wrap
No,
up.
wrap off.
My thoughts on the Gabby Petito
Have
documentary
you watched it?
that came out a few weeks ago. Yeah.
This is like 40 times now.
So this is a spoiler if anyone hasn't watched it. You knew where the story was going from the first episode anyway. And I said to one of my friends, I was like, this is going to really bum me out, isn't it? And the reason it was going to bum me out is because I know that she was going to be murdered. And then I had a feeling that he was also going to
Be unalived.
to unalive himself. So
Cool.
that's where I had I don't like watching documentaries like that because it's just, you can see where it's going. Your bit that you brought up last week of why did they make him go to the hotel and make her go to the van? And it is because, she and like both accounts from them were she was the aggressor in that situation. It can so easily be done. It's like it happened because right at the end of the whole documentary, they then talked about, they then made it obviously into another area where a lot of these go unmedia at all. So this is happening so much, and it's annoying because you can see kind of the writing on the wall with it, and you just hope that people can get
or closure,
realize that before closure part. But the big part that I was like was the end of episode 2, where it was the note from the parents saying, if you need me to how's like do this. I was like, oh, come on. And then it was like unequivocal fact that they knew that something had happened because he had been in contact. And then they were like, no, we don't know where she is. Like, that really irritates me. And the fact that they're not getting any sort of form of justice against them really winds me up as well.
Yeah.
That's where I was like, this is going to upset me because we're not like, it's just a really upsetting story that doesn't get any payoff or anything for the families that have been affected, which is annoying. So yeah, that was my 2 cents worth of that.
Yeah, the family have had no legal proceedings done to them, but I mean, the mum actively said, like, I will burn something, a human.
Yeah,
I was trying to put that in a nicer way. You can't put it in a nicer way. Yeah. But she was just admitting to it. I mean, they had an hour-long conversation with him. Then they spoke to a lawyer. I mean, none of this is normal. There's a big thing since then. A lot of people think the guy isn't actually unalive.
Yeah, because it was the parent. It was the parents that found him.
Yes,
like,
that was so weird that it took. Obviously, they had a big downfall of rain and whatnot. But
why did they?
How they found him so quickly when it all then got reopened to the public was very strange.
And it was like 300 yards from where his car was or something. You're like, surely people.
The search team didn't see him, but his parents somehow. But the thing I'm not a scientist. But why was...
You're not.
I'm not.
No, we know that.
I'm not. But...
Pretty good with a Bunsen burner.
You can be anything you want to be.
Okay, I'm a scientist. Right? But I don't know the answer to this. Why was his body so decomposed?
Right.
Over the same period of time that she was also left.
Well, she was in a desert. He was in a rain.
Is that the difference?
I think scientifically that would be what you would say.
Because she was intact.
She was fully intact after like 2 weeks.
Really wasn't.
Yeah. I would say this as well. The stories that they think afterwards is there was a few things. So there was a house call made on him that they thought something had happened to him.
Yeah.
That's what made the police go there and talk to the family. But people were saying, why did a random neighbor say do a house call him when he was living with 2 other people who were in and out of the house?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they there was that, and then they were searching for ages. He was like 500 yards or whatever it was from the car. They didn't find him over days of searching, but then the parents found him within an hour.
Yeah, really.
And then it turned out, I think, this is hearsay, but I've seen many videos about it, that the coroner that took over the thing was related to that family or something.
Oh.
So they were saying that's what kind of made people go, but I don't think you could get away with actually being like, yeah, we found someone, and then I don't think you could.
But I'm sure it happens a lot.
The annoying thing is it's not gone through to any court or hearings like that where they have to like
bring forward evidence,
provide the DNA evidence. We don't know. It could have happened. We just hope that law enforcement like actually didn't let that slip by. But yeah, it is very strange. Very, 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 very strange.
Yeah, it was an odd one. And like you said, it isn't a good one because there's no justice for the guy because he's not with us. So he gets nothing. The family didn't get any justice for covering it up. The current family got no anything. So I don't know. Generally it's a sad one. And this is the weird part of our generation that we watch these true crime things. And we have thoughts like what Bruno said. He was like, I don't think there's no outcome on these things. And that's, by the way, that isn't you being like super insensitive. It's just saying like,
I want repercussions. Yeah.
But
I don't want people to get away with doing horrific stuff. Like taking a 21-year-old in the prime of like out.
Yeah.
Just taking.
Well, everyone around me seemed to know about this story.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like everyone.
I'm not on TikTok.
Everyone around me who I brought this Netflix documentary.
Yeah, people had already
they knew the story. I never heard of it.
Yeah,
so we'd watched 2 episodes. And then I think it was last Wednesday when I went home. Yeah, it would have been.
Right before the Stag.
2 Wednesdays ago.
Yeah.
We were about to watch the last one. I said to Lisa, you know the story. Like, it so far, it's kind of just going one way. Like, is there
a twist?
Is there more to this? Like, because at the minute, it's kind of everything's just going one way. And she just said, you need to watch. But the way she said it made it seem like...
you know?
and then it just ended. And I was like...
I thought the ended,
yeah. I think the twists were at that point, because you knew where I was going from episode 1, like from the first like few minutes, but it was the parents' involvement and the stuff leading up to that, the police stopping them, etc., and like how it could have been potentially avoided with the CCTV stuff as well, like leading up to the last time that she was seen, and then the other van vloggers being pivotal to it as well. Like that was the sort of how they were going to find it.
But
it's very
question.
Right.
How many parents in the world do you think would also say the same thing she said about their kid, like to protect their kid? I feel like the percentage is high.
It's a tough question.
I feel like the percentage is high.
I don't think they would have done the amount she did.
No, I don't. Yeah,
I think a sane parent would have said, "I'm going to help you," but not in disposing. Yeah, you'd be
burn after reading.
Yeah.
That I would never write a note to my son or daughter saying burn this after reading it and then like laying out, but
just text him.
I would myself go to prison probably or give my life up for my child.
Because I think that I don't think that letter's as crazy as it sounds.
Do you know how easy it is to just say that when you've got no kids or anything? Like, do you see that? Honestly, if I was given like the last shot in an NBA final, I would sink the 3. But that's just me. See, look, this is very impressive. No, I agree. I think, there's that gag, isn't there? Like there was a trend was ring that one guy and just say, meet me with a car. We need to go out at 3 a.m. And there were people that'd ring them and stuff and they'd be like, yeah, no worries. And then that was the phone call. And it's nice to have those people, but I think there's a moral part to it. Like if Bruno was that guy in the thing and he was clearly as horrible as that guy was, one, I wouldn't be friends with the guy.
Yeah.
But secondly, I think I would go, I'll help you, but not in that way.
Yeah.
You need to go to the police and do this and get ahead of this.
Yeah.
I don't think
I would never potentially cover anything up for anyone.
But,
like
I would say
my child
no one said it, do you know what I mean? I just keep it quiet.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's such a tough
one. Who is your 3 a.m.er?
shooter?
Yeah.
I feel like Elton Prince might be.
He would, yeah. I think he would.
I think he might be. Everyone is.
He's hoping for it.
Yeah.
I think all 4 Peppercorns would say Elton Prince.
I think it's either Lou or Raymond.
So not me. Jesus Christ, this guy.
I don't want to know, mate. You're too pure. All right, so I don't want to involve you in that.
If he called us at 3 a.m., we wouldn't be with him until 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. But Lou will.
I think he'd figure it out.
He'd find a way.
Time zone wise, he might be able to go back in time.
This is turning into a burial.
I think time wise, I think he could actually go back in time.
You don't understand. You're the one being buried. So you need to relax.
But if I'm being
not in that way. It's in like being buried in what we're saying.
Here's the question: if I'm being buried, would you help me bury myself?
No, because we're getting away from the context.
Okay. A quick question as well. I don't want to be insensitive.
We have to give you a round number as well, don't we? I reckon like 400 million.
What?
He said how many?
Parents. How many? Yeah.
Do that, so I'm giving you an actual.
I feel like this. I think.
You want a percentage?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd say 40%.
Well, more than 50.
I don't think it's more than 50.
I reckon
they wouldn't write no.
Yeah.
They might text you and say, delete this after you read it. Don't burn an actual letter.
A text after reading, they can find every text you've ever sent.
That's true. They found the letter though. He didn't burn it.
Because he didn't burn it. If I was the mum, I would have then gone, I'm turning to me. Yeah.
You wrote your own.
He wrote that.
You couldn't even do what I asked you.
I
was going to do all of this.
It was weird that, it was weird that he put it into a waterproof bag as well.
Honestly, the guy gave me you vibes because
that's a horrible thing to even do a slim chart, like a slim connection between us two. I am nothing like that guy.
Oh no, you know. I said the program.
No, you didn't. Did you?
They didn't mention.
I'm a verbal contortionist.
They didn't mention it on the documentary. But do you think that kid had some kind of underlying mental...
Yes.
Like,
did you not see the notes for like the ex-girlfriend where he was just like, I'd fall myself into a bat and hit myself over the head with a crowbar? So he's like, it's something Bruno would write in like year 7. No, but Bruno, you got to admit, the notes he was leaving, 100% you.
I don't think so. No.
He was leaving like what looked like the used lyrics. You know, like cryptic.
A little bit emo.
Super emo. And I think Bruno's got that passion in him. And do you know where that passion goes? Oh! It's not funneled right into music and art. Drinking raw milk and stuff. I mean, I'm talking about the program You with that guy from Gossip Girl.
Okay. Yeah. He's, with Penn Badgelow.
Mm-hmm. Good question. So wait a second. So he does remind you of You? Yes or no? I just want to listen.
He reminds me of Joe from You, yeah.
Was it this Joe from Me?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good laugh. I like that. Bruno, wear the turtleneck. You still got your neck showing. Get a turtleneck. I like the turtleneck.
I will be giving you turtlenecks on holiday.
Feel good turtleneck and chain. Turtleneck and chain.
I need to get one for myself though. But I couldn't sleep last night, so do you want to hear my like late night purchases that I got?
Yeah, that's it.
Because I was thinking, I was like, I don't have potentially enough shirts to potentially wear like 2 a days. Because if there's if it's hot out there, then I'm so this is
you gotta take a rag.
So yeah, I think I might have to.
Never getting that.
I don't know what I said.
You always,
I don't know, but you certainly said don't.
You always need to.
You imagine him checking your bag and they pull open, he's like, then Bambi comes up. I mean, man.
So my late night purchases last night were 6 new shirts, slightly smaller, because I've lost a little bit, so they might be nicer fitting. A new pair of New Balances.
So good.
1 pair of Step 1 boxers, because I need to see whether they're comfortable or not and actually do the job before I spend ridiculous amounts on like 10 pairs. And there was something else. What else did I do? Boxers, trainers. It might have been that. There might.
Was there a turtleneck involvement?
I know I haven't, so I do need to figure out.
Eula.
In Florida.
Well, I've got to give you.
I wear jeans and a shirt. I don't know what goes on with you guys when you're in Florida, but you turn into real English people. It's like, the last time I was there, I was wearing like just like this top, jeans and cowboy boots. Woo! But it was like 30 degrees, but like you're acclimatized.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. On the
my cowboy boots were very wet.
Yeah, and some more walking as well. Like you said about the New Balances, I've been scouring eBay the last few weeks. I did. So I've been trying to find.
I want someone else's shoes.
There's a little checklist. They're cheap, but there's a little checklist I've got in my head for this trip, and I wanted specifically a baseball. I wanted specifically a baseball related baseball cap, like of some kind.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to be not Orioles.
I'm definitely not as loud as you in this room. There's something going on here.
There's
you project. It's a good thing.
But
move that mic a little bit closer to Joe, and then
come in.
Just talk normal. Yeah, come in. Yeah, come in.
That is some talking normal.
I wanted a couple things.
That's nice.
I wanted a couple things. And New Balances, weirdly, was one of the things I was hunting for. And a couple cheap pairs came up, but I bottled it because I didn't want to spend money.
Yeah.
So I'm now just wearing my Vans. But I treated myself to some lovely bargains. I got myself a brand new cap that fits the bill. I got myself a lovely little vintage Baltimore Orioles oversized t-shirt from the 90s. And a cheap Orioles jersey I found It looks very comfortable.
About 3 jerseys.
I think the one you gave me in the Cal Ripken I'm going to frame. Because they've got numbers and names on. This one hasn't got.
Okay.
So it's just to wear. And I don't want to damage it.
I'm buying my Orioles jersey out there.
Heck yeah. Full price.
I'm going with my turtleneck.
Oh, yeah.
Hooters is closing down.
And
What? Why?
yeah,
It's gone
it
back.
is. It's going into administration. No one wants tits and beers anymore.
You don't have titties to go around.
Tits and
What did
sorry,
you say?
tits and
You don't have
wings.
titties to go around.
Oh.
No one wants tits and wings. Ridiculous.
Someone said that OnlyFans might kill off the business.
Can't get wings
Maybe.
on.
That's- Maybe.
Maybe you could for $5 subscribe to someone's and then just make yourself some wings. Like Bruno gave us the ingredients. Seems like a lot of effort though, doesn't it?
It's not saying.
When you could just go get a drink and watch like some baseball.
It's nice in Hooters.
I must admit, I went there last year and I said, this might be it.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on going to a Hooters
No,
this
I'm not.
Orlando trip unless you guys wanted to.
No, I have no interest in going, but I mean, it's like next door. So like, if we, instead of just being in the same place, I might end up in there for a drink. I'm not going to eat it.
Oh, Reds.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
Orange would be the place.
Do we
to
need 50 wings?
I do, yeah. Personally, yeah, I love.
I can't
There's
believe.
no one bed does Hooters wings. Like the wings are
hey,
the best.
I know. I came off the teat, right? And Josh's teat at the weekend.
Better being on.
And I said, how the hell did we get through 50 wings? Like, that is an obscene amount of chicken.
Well, we got banned from a sushi place because we ate too much sushi.
We did, yeah.
So
No, we hadn't eaten the sushi yet.
no, we did the week before.
Yeah, but this time we had.
They didn't want it. They didn't want to
They
do
told
that
us.
again.
They went.
Hey,
And they sent us back
back
upstairs.
upstairs.
Yeah, we had to walk back up.
No.
Yeah, no, Hooters is going into administration.
Someone will buy it.
I think Dolph
Apparently
Ziggler's trying to buy it.
yeah, someone will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dolph Ziggler and half of Motley Crue are trying to buy it back, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's heritage.
But where are people going for their wings and sports now then? Do we
I
think?
don't know. I tell you what place you liked that is certainly not a thing anymore is Twin Peaks.
I know.
I thought it was
know.
wrong. I just see you had the beer in there, didn't you?
The beer was fantastic.
Yeah. I don't think we need those types of restaurants anymore because, like, you can just go to a sports bar. Like, for example, Dave & Buster's has like 500 screens and really good wing. And you can play, and you can go dunk at the back of the room. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's truly what we all want.
Yeah, you just want to go dunk.
That is what we
I want
want.
to eat.
That is the dream.
Yeah, I want to eat wings. I want to watch basketball games to a point where I've got enough confidence to go back over there 50 yards and dunk.
Mm.
That's how I feel about it. But that's just me.
Talking of the Stag, so
It was good, wasn't
who's
it?
going to win? Who's gonna win the pick me up game of basketball? Are we going to play horse or are we going to play an actual
I'm interested in
1-on-1, 2-on-2?
I'm really interested if it
deal?
actually happens. That's my thing.
I hope so. I feel like it should. If we put it into existence, if you want it,
Well,
they will come. You know.
I'll say this: the sixth side is organised. Like
We're scheduled to have a sixth side.
Who are we
In
playing?
a different country.
6 random people from Orlando.
We
That
have
we,
a schedule.
that we do not know if Elton Prince has wound up already. Like we don't know yet. So that'll be the interesting thing, and it may or may not be 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday.
I don't know whether to bring my knee pads or stuff.
Yeah, I've never played.
Like,
Like,
'cause if we-
football before, I've never seen someone wear knee pads at football.
My knee support, sorry.
Knee support. You wear knee support. When did you start wearing knee support?
All the time that I played Wednesday night football before and then anything with the rec crew recently. It's just in case. I'd rather be safe than have ACL surgery.
I know, and to be fair, like I've heard that like it's like Truby grip.
Yeah.
It can hold up to like 300, 400 pounds
Keeps
of
it
just
in.
pure turn and torque.
You don't even need surgery. With
You
those
don't even
things.
know if you have them on. You'll need to stay in place.
If all the ligaments are torn, you don't need surgery. You just
Well, if you
put
leave
them
the
on.
knee sleeve on, you'll survive forever.
You're fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I think you just need to bring your A game and a can-do attitude.
Yeah, and maybe some sellotape
All right.
to really wrap those
Okay.
knees.
Honestly, if I do an ankle or a knee, I'm coming.
I'll say this for it.
I'm coming
He's happening whether you've got Truby grip on him or not.
I'm coming hunting.
I think we're
All
also
right.
going to come back here before you go to hospital because you have to pay for it.
I don't.
Yeah, I know. That's actually a good thing. I need to actually get insurance.
Whoa, what's going to happen? Like, I'm starting to get nervous. Just kick him out. I think you're right.
No, because you have to. Holiday insurance, don't you?
Yeah.
No?
I'm all right. Yeah.
All
I've
right.
never heard of that.
Okay.
Didn't we
All
already
right.
do that with the? No, that's the insurance. Of
What's holiday insurance for?
we got insurance for something when we did the flight. I can't remember what
What is
that
holiday
was.
insurance?
It says holiday insurance. Yeah, in
What's it for?
case you something bad.
So bad's going to happen, whatever. isn't it?
Otherwise, legit, you have to pay their prices.
No, come home.
No, I think other than like your bone coming out of the skin, I think you'll just brave it and have some painkillers and be like, let's get me home. But there is a swelling issue on flights.
That's true.
That can be really dangerous. So,
To be fair, Big Match is going to go in goal, so it might be it might be my
Are
arms.
we taking a risk by playing a sport?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Like,
I tell you what's going to hurt more than pick up basketball and concrete.
We're 30, mate.
Yeah.
Come on, like
Joe's
we're mid 30s.
I'm 42. I wrestled in a
this
match.
is-
I did 2
this
work
is-
days and my knee's killing me.
Yeah, Joe's knee hurts. I've got hematoma on my back as well.
I can't think of jokes.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it's so worth it. I really enjoyed that.
I've just got a picture of a tattoo of Matoma on your back.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
that's what I was going down the Brighton.
No, I just
route.
got some swelling on the right side of my lower back.
Nice. Well, something's trying to come out of here, so I don't know what that is. Yeah,
Or a hernia.
I think so. Yeah,
It's heinous, aren't you?
it's not hers. It's mine.
Damn you, 15s.
Is that friends?
Yeah.
It sounds like we're in an interrogation room.
It's quite alarming.
If we could get like a CCTV footage camera up there,
Mhm.
us just talking in it, it would feel like a.
Do you think?
Oh, that would, yeah,
Put
yeah,
it in this
yeah.
room and
It would.
it's just this setup as you've seen. But also just
I
a file
know.
cabinet.
There's a fire cabinet.
Because I can't move it until Joe got it.
What's-
Have I got moved?
Yeah. We both got to move that.
Interesting.
Mm.
Where are we putting that for the show?
On this table, we're going to stand.
Oh, I like that.
Oh
Where are you going to
my
put the cards
god.
once you... Where's the laptop going to go for me to run the stuff?
Wait, if we could position,
Mm-hmm.
trying to think of a
Mhm.
way to use this and
No, no way of doing it.
no on the
We could
floor.
sit on the floor.
That's a bad attitude there, Scott.
Oh,
You need to bring your A game and a can-do
Yeah,
attitude.
yeah, you do. Yeah.
you're becoming a soundbite, this guy.
I'm a human soundbite.
I'll say this, I've got it figured out, it'll be fun.
Sick. I trust him.
But I don't want to feel embarrassed when I'm doing it and Bruno's somewhere laughing and go, oh, bad setup. That would really upset.
That's gonna happen anyway. So
That's fine.
I can't wait to get the floor.
I know, I feel like I need some more. 26 degrees.
yeah.
I tell you what, we were talking about clothes earlier. When we were out there in October, I literally wore the same shorts and I bought this button-up shirt, like oversized
I
button-up
saw
white
it.
shirt. I wore it the whole time. Lisa hated it. She still hates it because I found it the other day. She
Yeah,
said,
I
"Can you
wasn't
please
keen.
throw that away?"
I wasn't keen.
It has stains on it from the trip. I've washed it. But I said to her, what I'm going to do, I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Don't touch my arm.
I've got a plan. I'm going to frame it.
Why are you framing so many shirts? Your whole house is going to be different versions of your shirt. Yeah. Do you know what wives love? Framed your
No,
shirts.
because I proposed to her in this shirt.
Oh, you were still in this shirt.
Oh my
You didn't change.
god.
The shirt she hated.
Ow. I'm going to get us both to sign it, like autograph it, and then frame it. And it's going to have like something written on there about the engagement.
Yeah.
But
Not
it's
everything has to be a one-on-one.
it's-
You know that.
No.
I love one-on-one stuff.
Yeah.
It's a player-worn
You
jersey.
should have her role in there, Lisa, one-on-one.
It's a player-worn jersey.
One
My best performance yet.
That was your best performance yet, to be fair. I'm not going to wear a moo this holiday. I'm just going to wear normal clothes. I'm not.
So I got my Oura stuff oversized. Well, XL. We'll see how.
XL, yeah.
Oh.
Me and Bruno just went. When you said oversized,
Yeah.
we were like, like, it felt so damn cold water on me when you said it. Yeah. No, I'm taking very minimal.
Yeah, I am. I'm not taking.
I'm
I'm wearing half of it.
I'm not.
gonna wear
I'm
all my
taking-
outfits
I'm
on the
taking-
I'm
plane.
wearing most of it on the plane.
3 pairs of trousers, a couple of shirts. I get hot on plane.
Oh, there is something else I ordered last night, but it's a surprise.
Lovely.
Cool.
Is it going to make me look foolish? Wait. Okay.
No.
Cool.
I had to wear a dress and I got in the jacuzzi and I thought I was going to drown.
I don't feel like I can do that in all that.
What, the dress?
It's something
Yeah,
to pop you.
It's Trump country.
We're getting dungarees. So my list out there is dungarees, a Orioles jersey, and a pitcher's mitt.
Yeah, we need that
Catcher's
for
mitt.
the game.
I really want. I
Yeah.
looked up batting cages and I really couldn't find many.
That has to be done.
Like, a lot of them are like, you know how we have like cricket things, like nets in the corner of like a park.
Let's go back. Let's go down to Tampa. There's surely one in Tampa.
It has to be.
They're more like
You're not looking hard enough.
They're like inside complexes.
But I was trying to find them and I couldn't find any in Orlando. Have a little look tonight.
Nah, we want the ones outside. I'll get on it.
I was thinking,
what's our radius?
Most of them are indoors,
Are we going? No.
there's loads outdoors.
Are we going to Fort Lauderdale? Like, what's our
like 3.5
radius?
We don't have long.
Yeah, we got to fit it in really careful. Yeah, we've got a vague couple things that are organised now, but
I can't wait.
It should be right. We are leaving very early. Joe and I had this conversation, and we are leaving at 3 a.m. from here.
Yeah.
Because the more we talked about it, the more I thought about it. It's like 4.5 hours, like 4 hours 20, 4 hours 26, something like that. And I thought, well, we're probably going to have to stop to eat like something on the way just because you'll feel rough like in that. But so without any stops and no traffic, and the closer you get to London, the closer it's getting to 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah. So we were like,
there'll be no traffic. You'll be fine.
Oh,
I promise.
I didn't know there was no traffic in London.
You brought his A game.
That was a real candidate.
N25 at that time in the morning, no traffic.
Sally traffic over.
Sally traffic. Traffic Jones over it. He's just out of it. He's so certain as well. It's made me feel a lot better. But we were just saying like the closer we get. So I was like, realistically, it's a 5-hour journey because with a little bit of traffic, and then we got to get the shuttle over to the thing. Yeah. So I was like, I'm giving it 5.5 hours generally. So is
he parking in the same place?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it went if you left at 4, for example, that would get you in at potentially 8:30, 9:45. That's
you're dicing.
Boarding is 10:10.
Panic mode.
Yeah.
So leave the day before.
No, I was just like,
that's
all right. So
that's why I did say come to mind, but Scott is.
Don't do that.
He is.
I did.
No. I appreciate it. I respect the hustle, the flow for the Tuesday night stream of what
I've moved that to Monday night.
No, you haven't. Have you?
Because you put the fear. You put the willies up me when you said it, and I was like, "No, you're right. I shouldn't be doing that." So I've gone back on that. So don't put me over too much because that's actually. No,
that's fine. That's good at least because we're not recording that Tuesday, so Joe can actually get in, chill. You can both chill. You can get a good sleep, and then you can leave. Or if you want, come to mine.
Are we allowed to come to yours? Because last time I was stranded, you were like, "No." Talk about the guy you call it. People call it 3 a.m. when you got a problem, and I said this guy. And at one point, I was like, it was like 9 o'clock the day before. I was like, "Do you mind if we stay tomorrow?" Huh? I definitely don't. It's a bit messy. I was like, okay. I was like, I'll get a hotel. I'll go £200 into a hotel. Yeah, thank you. I
tell you what, I can't wait until we're at the parking and we're queuing because I've just done this. Outside the bay, waiting for the bus to turn up.
That part, you're excited about that part.
Because the drive's done, we will all meet up. Are we going to do that at the same sort of time?
I can't imagine we could make that happen.
No, you can't.
How would we do that?
I've got to check baggage, Joe, so I'm going to go ahead.
And Kieran's going to stand next to us.
It's going to be very exciting.
I can see Kieran going, you go do that, I'm going to go through.
I hope he does.
The last time when I went to Philly with Little Red, we got there like an hour before him because he got there and he texted saying, "I'm here." Like 5 minutes later, I just saw his head just walking through the airport, and I was in the Gordon Ramsay breakfast thing. And I was like, and he was like, just like wandered towards us. He was like, yeah. So he just appeared. So
I can't wait till we're on the airport.
It's going to be interesting.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, and when it all gets delayed.
It won't matter, we're all together.
That's not a can-do attitude.
No.
No, it will be fun. We haven't all gone together.
Oh, it's been a while.
Just the boys.
This is this is a big. Yeah.
This is 14 years.
Wow. That's mad.
It's mad that we've all known each other for 14 years. Well, not us, because
that's just a small part.
We should have known each other for 14 years, but like generally, like the fact that you can say 14 years ago, but that was like mid-relationship.
Yeah, since our last holiday together, that's all it was.
Yeah, all of us. Anyway, like me and Bruno's been to.
We've been to a couple after.
Yeah. But since COVID, we haven't been in
Miami. No, we actually haven't been on holiday in a while.
I think that one I did in October was my first.
It's because I can't stand you anymore.
That was my first time in America since, the last time Mania was there. Excuse me?
See how it just goes over my head now because he abuses me so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes
He's
told me to shut up. That's why he's hurt me again.
It just feels normal.
It felt really normal. It's my default. I'm always at a level 2 because of him. We haven't been all together for it. I haven't been with you since the Anti in 2017.
That was the last time I went.
And it's been 2018 since I went with Bruno.
Yeah.
So that's mad that it's like 8 years since we've been on holiday together. It's 7 years since we've been on holiday together.
Yeah.
And I think before that we were like, all of us went on holiday together every year.
Every year.
7 years.
Well, I think my passport that I have right now, we got that made, the new one, based on we were going to go to Dallas.
Yeah, so
Tampa.
Is it Tampa?
Tampa.
And
COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa, yeah, Bruno.
That's it. And then, that didn't happen. So that's how I got the passport made. And the picture, my picture is so bizarre because we tried to get it done quick. And I've got like, I've got the shadiest beard in the picture.
Really?
It's like out here.
You say that like you haven't always had something like
This
that going on.
picture looks shady.
How does it? Oh,
It's not good.
when he says, by the way, just for anyone listening, when he says get that passport made, he means like sent off for a passport. He doesn't mean he's making his own passport. And the way he kind of incorporated all of it, he's like, we were making my new passport. Like, we were putting his passport together. It just seems mad to me. But no, I don't look great in mine. I think I know it's Kieran because I was doing all his numbers and that, like the thingy. No, it's like I think it's like he's in Barron's. I think he's. I think the expiry date was 2025 at some point, and I was just like, oh,
my one got updated to my work photo. I think it's quite blunt.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was thinking about that because I had a little look at everyone's because I sent me them.
Yeah,
and I was just like, but no, Kieran's one. I was like, oh, it's just like wrestling training. I think it's 2026. But just remember that year that we went when Lissy's one ran out, like within 3 months later or something, and it was within the 6 months. But it was fine.
Yeah,
but that was made the whole build up really unnerving.
There's always something though, isn't there? There is. This one's been pretty smooth. Touch wood so far.
Are we gonna run out of fuel?
Are we gonna run out of fuel?
Are we gonna run out of fuel this time?
I've played that
because don't say Jesus. When we get the rental car, it says return with a full tank, but I think that's just optional. I'll return it with a police escort when they're towing me. Because they're like, he would have
got petrol over his shoes as well. He's livid.
Watching him come down there, he's like leather jacket, jerry can in his hand.
Or his little romper that he's got.
He said little romper.
He turns full Miami Kiki, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. His little romper. Yeah, no, it's normal size. Like it's like larger. But I mean, just because he's little red, I mean, he's a normal sized person. Like he's like average. And I don't mean that in a derogatory term.
When he said little though, made me imagine a baby with loads of tattoos and a goatee.
That's what he is.
We're going to see him soon.
He's going to not like this.
No.
This comes out after the back, so he won't have heard it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
But Kieran, we didn't mean that. And obviously, if we had a really good time,
I did.
And then this was an emotional dump for you on the way back, then I'm really sorry.
We're definitely
because we're just mucking about. We're going to have a great time.
We can get on this at some
That was so fun.
I think when we're there, I feel like if we got an hour in a hotel, I feel like we got to do some kind of scrappy do or something. You know what I mean? Just put something
We do one on the plane.
Because Little Red there in America, I feel like would be great in a hotel room. Because usually he's doing his diary impressions. Stuff like that.
But we can't introduce the world to Big Red though.
Okay.
Here we go.
Big Red's going to be an Old Red.
Ooh.
Yeah. Big Red and Old Red. With Little Red. The restaurant is called. Yeah. Remember that restaurant you want to go to?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is it mad that you have to eat in Old Reds to sit?
You don't have to.
Yeah, but the bar is so small. Like, why is it not?
Because you're supposed to stand and listen to music. It's like music. It's like going to a gig and want to go sit at the table to the side.
It's not the same vibe though, is it? You want to just chill and listen. Like,
yeah, you stand there with a drink.
You'd expect more seating. Like, just
you're supposed to two-step on
sofas or something.
It's a restaurant.
They've
No.
been very heavy on the restaurant side, though, and I feel like Blake Shelton
Have
should be
it-
as well.
I've
have it out with Blake, mate.
I'm gonna be honest,
alright?
I've eaten in there and I've also just stood in there.
I love
And I never felt like I was having to buy food or anything. I just felt quite comfortable just to
pretending.
That's I know you told the story.
It's because you lied to
yeah,
them,
that's what
Joe.
I'm saying.
Because I don't sit anywhere. You had to lie. Sometimes you
Where
have
were you
to lie.
sitting? You just stand at the bar.
The bar was full of people.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to get amongst it.
Yeah.
So just stand in the middle of the dance floor just requesting songs. That's what we're doing.
Just sway in front of everyone.
You sing friends in low places. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
If Kieran has a couple of drinks, he's going to request some songs.
You will. They do take requests, don't they?
I hope
Yeah, it's all
so.
requests.
Are we gonna try and do karaoke? We not got time. Do you think?
Depends if we've got time.
I'm looking forward to a smokehouse.
Yeah, we got 4 hours, is it? I think. I want to try that, but I'm going to also ask Kelly the one that she said was better because I
Yes.
don't remember what one was better in the end. But with food, I usually go with Kelly.
Yeah, I would too.
So yeah, Smokehouse would be. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And also, I want to do another little shout out to Sammy Tustin.
Yes.
She came down to
I know.
Exposure again.
She's going to Wales.
She keeps coming to a different country to see us, and I appreciate it so much. She even hooked up the guy next to him with the brothersall.bigcartel.com.
Yeah, he was an Arsenal fan.
Oh.
He's an Arsenal fan. And so, no, she's now the official COO, CEO, agent, manager of TBA.
So anything TBA related, just contact
Nice.
Sam.
Yeah, she said we can make enough money, we can do some case breaks. So I thought
I like that.
that's why we took her on board. That one comment, I was like, oh yeah, bring her. But no, it's been 9 years since she became the shows to see us. So absolute madness.
She is the number one orphan.
And I tagged you guys on Facebook because she put up a post today of she was on the train listening to Peppercorn.
Was she?
So I tagged you both in it.
Oh,
Yeah, so. But that's what every Monday she's right there waiting.
That's amazing.
Occupy her day. Peppercorn boys.
shout out to the general.
I wondered how she knew so much about our gimmick change last
But she came up to me and she said, you know, you're collecting trophies and wearing Pretty Deadly's gear and that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you've read my mind. and then she was like, it was on the podcast. I was like, oh yeah.
In the car, I caught the end of that conversation. In the car on the way home, I turned to Scott. I was like, "You told Sam about the new gimmick."
I was like, I think I told everyone that listens to the podcast.
He told the world, Joe.
And she said it's another pop vinyl.
There
We'll
it
see.
is.
We'll see.
There it is.
What's
The latest one we had,
your favourite?
the one with the white coat.
Yeah.
That sits next to my bed, proudly next to my Major League Baseball.
That he grips in bed.
Aw.
I grip in bed, I'm a pop vinyl in one hand, baseball in the other.
I kind of wanted to play a game, Bruno, as well, a little impressions game.
Oh,
So shout back to Little Red back in Orlando when we were the Avanti. He would do like Emma doing Daria's entrance or something. And I thought, Bruno, I would like to see if you could deliver me a couple impressions.
Does it have to be a specific singer singing another person's song?
Similar but impressions wise. So I would like from Bruno first is Mike Tyson as Gordon Ramsay.
Oh!
Just don't think about it too much and just deliver at least 10 seconds. No, maybe not 10 seconds, it might be 2. But I don't want you to hear.
it's raw.
So Mike Tyson's the boxer that fought Jake Paul.
Yeah, I know.
Span.
It's
I can't do it. I think I would turn into Chris Eubank, I think.
yeah.
You think about that?
Yeah.
Sound like beatboxing.
Uh,
Oh, he's working on it. I love the idea.
I
love the idea that as soon as he goes through the impression, he goes, and that's how he like randomizes it. So he's like, and he comes out with the best impression. Like the Gordon Ramsay, you could probably.
I know. I was trying to think, but he has that rasp in his voice now, doesn't he?
Tyson.
Yeah, it's like what did he say to that? The Legos. Oh no,
Yeah.
it was about Legos.
Was that Lord of the
I
Rings?
don't care about Legos. No. Oh, I don't know. I hate it when
Now
you put me
do
on
Gordon
spot like this.
Ramsay doing Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Do you know what you found? Like, yeah, there's a new Gordon Ramsay impression, I feel like, which is, have you watched those TikToks where he is watching other people make food? But I
Yes,
find it really
yeah.
infuriating because every 2
No.
seconds he goes, really? And I'm just like, oh, no, yes.
What are you doing?
Ron?
Was-
That's what I sounded like to be. What about Shane from Westlife? If he was Jeremy Clarkson.
I can't even do it.
That's really
That is so niche. That's so niche.
I've not come up with them. I'm just coming up with it as I'm talking. What about Ahmed Johnson if he was Farouk?
Oh, now you're talking. What a superstar.
Now you're talking about the best
I'm
superstar.
chasing for that 101.
Yeah, you actually are, I think. No, by the way, I haven't even got it, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. Have you got any impressions that you really want to, you feel like you're, like if someone put you on the spot and they said, well, apparently I'm not your friend, so if they said Lewis and Paul were up for grabs or something, and they said hit an impression right now, what would be the one? And it has to be good, like they have to rate it.
Has to be good.
Like, yeah, no, because I could say like, here's my Gordon Ramsay. Oh no, look at the food's
No,
wrong.
you've got a good Gordon.
Yeah, I used to be good at Gordon. I can't seem to find it anymore. I keep trying. When I'm on like walks with Luke, I try it, and I can't re-find it.
Does Luke just kind of look at you?
Yeah, like Marge Simpson, I got down for like that 1 second, and then I've been grasping for that as well for a while.
Mm.
Homie, no, homie.
That's an ICP song.
Yeah, I can't get that.
No, I usually have to. I need to hear it and then mimic it. That's how I work.
Do an impression of me,
Which is annoying.
like mimic it. Hey,
my wife.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, that's.
Hello.
What did you do there? That sounds like an American accent.
I don't know.
What did you do there? That sounds like
I don't know, but I said.
I don't like the game anymore. I don't like the game anymore.
That could become a tick so quick.
Yeah.
I brought up the accent thing with Josh and Laura the other day, and
Did they agree?
then I tried. No, they definitely didn't. And and I tried to do then a Brummie accent, and I couldn't. I think it came out more Australian than anything. And if you ever saw the Australia tour video, you know how bad my G'day mate was as well. This is so,
and the clip's going in just here.
It is horrific. I don't have it.
I get mistaken for an Australian daily.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that with our accents is I think it gets more that than anything else. I do think it is. I don't think. I think I was heavy-handed with the. It's the most boring.
It's the plainest.
I think it's the plainest English speaking accent.
Yeah,
because like the Brummie one is nuts. Scouse is nuts. Like Bristolian's nuts.
Yeah,
like
but it has something to it.
It does. Yeah, we sound like you want to punch us.
Oh yeah,
because it sounds a little bit like Made in Chelsea, but there's a bit more of a linger to it. Like.
Oh, he sounds super polite and likable, but also very hateable at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything likable. Especially my.
And then if you put this face as well on top of the accent, it's like
rotten,
double bubble.
I was talking to Sam about my renovations this week in the house, and I sent him. I did a video for Lewis explaining what we were going to do like 4 months ago. So I refound that video because we kind of stuck to that plan.
Yeah.
It's quite nice because I think I'll be able to edit it. Bruno, you don't know about it.
You didn't tell me.
Well, one, you don't. We wouldn't call me at 3 a.m. And secondly, the point of the renovation for you is you're going to see it. So the point is, it's supposed to be fun. Like you're going to go, oh wow, that's different.
Well, I just put my bare feet on the new carpet, and that was amazing.
He doesn't know about the carpet, so spoil. There you go. There's your little trinket. He knew there was carpet. But no, I listened to the video, like kind of just to.
No, I was waiting for andale.
Yeah. That's right. That's really mean. I think you should apologize. I listened to the video when I said it to Sam, and my God, I think I'm worse than Shawn Michaels at not clearing my throat. Like in my voice, though, it sounds like the whole way I'm doing. Just clear your throat. Just clear your throat. Just clear your throat. I've got a horrific voice for a guy who talks a lot. You two have nice voices. I've got an awful voice. But you guys just like if I don't talk, you're just like just like, what do I say? Yeah. See, I went quiet. Sorry.
No.
Or is when we do a TikTok. Does the one on the left talk at all? That always gets thrown out.
I do like that one. But we land the Monday. I'm back to work Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll be in the office. And then Thursday, I'll be coming back up to Wales.
Are you? Yeah, well, do you get 6 on the Friday?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight from work, aren't we?
It's because half of Minitus is going to it, so they've all got it already.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh. Oh, so I'm just going to be...
In the house.
Or do I meet you in Cardiff then?
What, the Friday?
Yeah.
I can do it. And then come back this way. It's your choice, mate.
I'll have a
And by
think.
the time this podcast is up, we would have already been.
I know what you should do.
Yeah.
You should volunteer that day.
I'll be working from home, Joe.
You should work from home next to you and me in front of
You can work from home in front office if you want.
Yeah, if you want, all right.
And like, what's that volunteer doing something else?
Someone else on the laptop.
He's like, hello, you called in sick again? Like, that's all he does, this guy.
Still very like that.
Yeah, you should like that, because Bruno's really rude to them.
Yeah.
Shout out.
She's like, I could use you.
Yeah.
You should come here.
You should come here.
Because everyone's always sick.
Like me.
Nah,
I think I've had like
it's piss
I've
poor
genuinely had
management
like
there,
2
innit?
sick days and the whole time I'm there, but I'm also only there like once a week. That's wrong. That's a rescue. That's really nasty. The Bruno said a couple of things in this episode that are really nice.
It's a bit close.
This could be the cancellation.
Close to the collar, you'd say.
I'd say very close to the collar.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd. Never seen it.
The film?
No, me either.
Bruno, do Chucky from the Rugrats. You're actually
It's
better
been
at
a
Tommy,
while.
aren't you, as well, I think.
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles. Do a little Tommy Pickles.
Sounds like an old lady, didn't he?
Yeah, do a little Tommy Pickles for me.
I have not seen the Rugrats in
Weeks.
2 decades,
He
maybe.
sounds a bit like Marge. I think,
Even more.
I don't remember.
He sounds a bit like Marge.
I was hoping he was going to remind me of like a nostalgia and he'd like really take me there. Not going to hit it for us.
I
What about
can't,
a little
I don't know.
scream when he's on the phone?
Hello, Sydney.
That's like the plumber's called. That's like the plumber called for a quote or something.
I hate this. It's so annoying.
Your accent, but you just said the line.
Hello,
Hello, Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
Hey, Sydney.
What's up?
That's just the way the cookie
God.
crumbles. Or whatever favourite.
I'll be right back.
I feel no woozy here, man.
That's my favorite.
Go on, do it then. Do Tommy Pickles doing stew for free. Yeah, that's annoying.
Stop
Wait
a second,
putting me
You're Oura ring
on
on
the
your
spot.
wedding finger now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That is honestly.
He's married to his Oura.
Yeah. He's married to his
It's how-
steps, this guy.
It's how I attract people, you know?
I think
Like,
it might have
the ring
opposite
does the things, doesn't it?
I think you might be selling yourself short.
I'm almost being able to get it on the old middle finger now, which is good.
Yeah, you're happy with that? Is that where you want it?
I will at some point,
Really
yeah.
thumb.
Honestly, the best place I've found is if you get it and then just into the bin. Yeah, that's a good one.
I like how visceral reaction you have towards it.
Yeah,
I love
jewelry. I had the same with Joe when we
Yeah,
were younger. You tried a thumb ring out for a bit. I wrestled him.
It's
He had an earring. I wrestled him.
is it the jewelry aspect or is it the smart aspect what it's doing for me?
I think it's the jewelry aspect. I don't like that if you had to climb a cage right now, you might get your finger snapped.
Easy.
Mm.
You reckon you could beat me climbing a cage?
Yeah.
I hate this guy's comment. It's one of 2 things. Here's a question. Do you reckon you could beat Lewis going up a cage? He just hates me. He just hates me.
I can't
He
beat
doesn't
I
think I'm an
can't
athlete.
I can't
That guy
I
had
can't
controls
beat
at
you.
Charlton.
I can't beat you either.
That's weird.
No,
Do you remember when Minigo when he said
I don't think anyone.
I'm so miffed.
It's my instant reaction to say I'll beat you. I'll beat anyone at anything. Is my instant reaction.
Yeah, that's a winner's mentality.
So no one's beaten me.
It's also known as delusion. No, Joe,
I
no
can't-
one's beating any you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
a cage, no. You don't even use your legs, they'd be like, dangling.
Round with them.
Oh my god.
I could beat you at a few things.
Oh god. But I have to look out for that one to beat that one.
I didn't pick that
well,
up.
you will on the re-edit, I'm sure.
I know.
Give me 3 things you're grateful for.
This is
What? Praise Jesus. Give me something. What's up?
I'm grateful that we're going to spring training.
Yeah.
I'm good. What's happened there? I couldn't figure out what that was.
Like, I honestly like Barry chuckles in front of his screen. Hang on.
this podcast has gone to shit, mate.
What's wrong with this podcast?
Yeah.
Hey, this is the kind of guy who listens to a Theo Von podcast about. I don't understand it.
No.
I just ask you questions. What do you mean? You sit in silence. What do you want to talk about? You're a
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the leg room I've got in here now.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm
gonna.
Ooh.
That felt like a dig.
Why?
That's Scott's red flag. He always takes everything as a
What was
dig
the dig? What did I
personally.
say?
Everything personally.
You went after the lack of room in our usual studio.
No,
Was
it's,
it-
Do you know how much this costs to rent?
I can't normally do this.
Yeah, by the way, he's fully cross-legged and his feet are pointing.
I am like relaxed.
I think you might be on a nerve because your foot is solid pointing.
It's freezing cold. So I can't bend my toes.
You cold? I'm in socks and slippers.
No, it's freezing cold because I've hit a nerve. It's like rock solid.
Yeah, I don't know if you know how nerves work. Before you say the third grateful thing,
I can't even touch it.
remember you've got.
I'm super grateful for fiance Knowles.
Okay. And then, Bruno, what are you grateful for?
I'm eternally grateful for my best friend Martin, Josh's teat, and
It's going to hurt me with the third one. Somehow he's going to hurt me again.
We should do that ring probably.
To do that ring, yeah.
and the fact
It's off
that
his cock
I
for a
can
second,
pull
you
off.
put it on his fingers.
Sorry.
Put it on your toe.
Could you get it on his?
No, that's it would be too big. Apart from my big toe, it would never fit on the big toe, and the other one.
Bruno, I think I'm just going to say this, and trigger warning for anyone. All 3 of us have a certain type of big toe that a ring, if it went on, it never comes on. If you
It's
like
never
on someone's neck and getting over their head, like my big toe, Joe's big toe,
That's barbed.
it looks like that woman from Wicked from here.
At least Joe has toenails now.
Well, just this one's just grown back.
Your voice is raising.
Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Good.
One just grew back for the first time in a few weeks.
Yeah, honestly, it would look like Cleopatra with the thing on the neck.
It's like a head on a neck.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for the Peppercorn
Universe.
group chat. Yeah.
The universe. Yeah, I thought it was
Okay. What else do you want to talk about?
I put up a clip last night. That was
did.
that was
I
fun.
couldn't watch it earlier.
Go check that out on TikTok.
Why not?
It would come up for some reason.
Joe, you need to make that. You need to make the Instagram and start getting the reels done.
I'd like to see it.
Come on, Joe.
I mean, he's not even spreading his jam
Come
at
on.
this point. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, you want a reel out of him. He's not spreading the butter on his food in the morning. And if you want to know what I'm thankful for, because that's how a conversation works, gang. It's just the 3 Fs: family, food, and faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me. What'd you laugh at that for? What plays we got? Slant?
Yeah, no, because it's an answer. A bulldog, Atlanta bulldog would give to a Georgia bulldog would give to a scouting person of why they should draft them.
My word, was that your
That's
first
what-
sentence? I'll give you honestly, I'll give you Baby's First Words.
Oh.
That's the name of the episode, please. Please call it that. Baby's First Words. That was so good. What a reaction. You messed it up and I made fun of you and Joe just went, Baby's First Words, those were. That's good stuff. When was the last time you had a haircut? Did you get a haircut before you go? I was going to say you're looking a bit scruffy.
I'm looking very scruffy right now, yeah.
It's such a mess.
Yeah, look, he's got a drawing. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I know. That guy, I was thinking that the other day because I was watching Danny for a while. I just thought it's mad now some people just kind of... That ripped through me, honestly.
What did
You just screamed in an empty room.
That's a good name for a song.
Whoa.
Screaming in it.
Scott with the emo. Scott with the emo lyrics.
Screaming
now.
it. That's a good band name.
Yeah, it is. It just kind of feels like where, like, oh damn, I wish I remembered the name. What was the name of two Chris's from our school, Bruno? They had a band.
Pratt and
Yeah, I was trying to say.
Getaway Plan.
Getaway Plan.
Yes.
I remember they used to do band practices. I'd see on their MySpace.
Yeah.
It'd be like an empty warehouse in Medstead or something, or like an empty like Victorian house. And I mean, that must have been so loud. Are you happy with that? No?
I'll tell you what, I see where you were up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, the hair is only 1/4 inch tall, but his forehead's half that.
Yeah, but I mean,
So it looks like he's got long hair, but I mean, it's...
But I mean, instantly, when he's got it up with that beard and stuff, he looks like a star.
Yeah, he does. Now
Like-
he looks like a scruff.
Yeah, it's like when my hair gets to that length. If I leave it get a bit longer, it looks a bit messy. Oh, now we're talking.
On
Now we're talking.
Oh my
Yay, you're a
God.
database.
That looks alright. Messed up.
Oh, it's cute.
That's lovely.
Whoa, did you see his eye? Yeah.
I know.
We got it.
Yeah.
That was like pop art.
It went from small.
His face is doing
No.
his face is doing stuff I've never
His
seen.
face got big.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because he moved forward with it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
Cartoon.
whoa. I'm going to think about this so much.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Whoa. That was honestly such a trip.
It's because I can see myself here. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It feels like he's going to go.
Because I was trying to look at
It
myself.
feels like he's going to do that thing again where he went blind that time. Do you remember?
Yeah, it does feel like he's on the verge.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't enjoyed this episode.
It's-
That's what's interesting. Like, I don't know why, though. Some episodes he just doesn't like. And maybe he's not coming off cool or something.
I get
Feeling.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he called me out for being like, in a bad mood one week. And I just carried a whole episode. And I was just like, what's this about? You got anything to say? What you...
Oh, what's no,
3 things you want to get from your trip?
I hate your feelings.
Oh, why?
Well, you held on to it.
Oh,
mate.
yeah. Oh, no, that definitely helped.
Imagine that's a pencil. Just let it go.
I've never heard that. I don't know. I'm not sure that makes
Imagine
anything. Yeah. Like when it started, I thought, hell yeah, he's going somewhere with this. And then I didn't like where it ended.
There you go.
But I think it was cool. Like when it started,
It's
it really
from The
felt
Big
good.
Bang Theory.
Was it?
From The Big Bang Theory, yeah.
And I heard that is high end.
Yeah.
This has been the Peppercorn
Are we got an
Boys.
hour? Surely not. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Vibing.
I think it was a really good episode, but I mean, I don't think
I'm so sorry to the listeners for this
That's
episode.
great.
It was.
I love that. Well done, Gary.
yeah, that started with a documentary.
It did, yeah.
And then I don't know what to say. What's coming to mind? What's the lad from O-Town? Like
Which one? I like all of them.
Ashley
Cause I
Angel.
want it all,
Ashley Angel.
or nothing at all.
This how it ends. This is Kevin from the actual.
That's great.
The telephone call. You leave me here.
Ooh, good acoustics.
Yeah, I was trying to. Nothing at all. I tell you what, I sang the other day in the car. It was Angel by Robbie Williams. It came on. I don't know what happened to my playlist. I put a playlist on the way to you, on the way to that wrestling.
Yeah.
And it was like, it do like Scott Station or whatever.
Mm.
And I clicked it. And it was usual kind of whatever. And it kind of went through country and then popped into pop punk. By the time we got in the car, I think it was like State Champs play.
Yeah.
And Neck Deep.
Yeah.
By the time we got in the car, it went into like Boys to Men and stuff. And then it ended at Robbie Williams' Angel. I've never played Robbie Williams.
But they're singing along with that, though. Loud.
I was singing
It is a good.
so
yeah.
loud that I caught myself halfway and just went dead silent and just kind of thought about it. Yeah, like I was going like to a point where in my head I think I thought that was good. But then I thought that
I mean, it was great.
if someone opened the door,
I have that on a daily occurrence when I'm in the
really,
car.
I felt like I was hitting the exact same
Yeah.
pitch as him, but I wasn't.
Sometimes,
Yeah, me too.
sometimes find you sing so hard and loud, give yourself a headache.
My jaw hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
Like here, like sometimes I'm like What song is it that does it? There's one song I sing along to a lot. It might be Boys to Men. End of the Road. Oh, I got in. I tell you what was weird is I had a real feeling because I was driving through the rain to watch the rainy day episode of the OC, which we talked about.
Oh, is that what you watched it?
Yeah. And then as I was getting in, the last song was the Boys to Men song that he's listening to in the room. Isn't it? That's mad. And I was like, I'm going to listen. I'm definitely going to watch it now. I was a champagne supernova away from the full set.
Do you remember when I did the band practice where I screamed so loud at Group Horns?
Yes.
That actual, what was that?
No.
That's not, I've never looked it up. Should I look it up now and see what it was?
No.
Because that's a lot, isn't it? Like to grow horns from screaming so loud.
Yeah. Bruno's looking at us like he wants it to end. So we'll say this. Go listen to YouTube, the Peppercorn Boys, and give us a comment about whether you thought this episode was good or not, whether Bruno's just in a foul mood and therefore he's not going to enjoy it. Then you can go to iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, and give us a 5-star review. But let us know what you think of the show. I mean, give us a review.
Let us know if you enjoyed the 20-minute podcast and
20
catch us every single.
I think this is a good episode. If this is any, I'm going to tell you right now, before this episode ends, the raw footage is 1 hour 7 minutes. If this is any less than 1 hour 6, I'll be livid. Bruno, you can take you and your mood, and I'll see you in Orlando.
Yeah.
Even though it's just happened. You, Bruno.
Let the people say